Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both.
Alright, Twitch and Restream are going.
That was until the day
YouTube's going.
heard a voice from above. Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs
Bring OBS to the front. Not so Freddy in here. Welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Dailies. We are Blue Baby. Looks like a normal Mega Satan Sunday run. Unfortunately, as always, we are Blue Baby, which means heart containers are significantly less useful drops. I am going to wait and see if there's a better place to use the bomb, because I've regretted using my bomb on the first Tinted Rock a couple of times this week. And then there's stuff like that where I thought I wasn't at an angle it could hit me. And another spam message in the Twitch chat. I don't actually know how to moderate that. Okay, the speed is good. The range can be good depending on what else we pick up. But normally, unless you start as Cain or Azazel, your range stat isn't going to matter much. Oh, hey, free ghost baby, or dry baby. Sorry, big cough there. Oh wow, okay, 2 soul hearts, a couple of pennies from one of the pots. That's nice. Alright, pin is fairly easy if you don't get impatient. And my stats, I don't think, are bad enough for me to get impatient about it. Luck is good, the extra penny's fine. The range doesn't really matter much, as I was saying earlier. But with no DPS ups last floor, we just really gotta hope I don't take too much damage here, so I can buy a hopeful damage up from the double room, or that I at least get something useful from the item room and boss room. Okay, thank God this one didn't jump into a fire, because that particular champion just has so much health to start with. There we are. So I do have a bomb. And another bomb. Definitely want to find the item room first, because if I get a tough boss, it can cause issues with buying an item. Have I gotten anything out of a poop yet? Even with my luck up. And that is why we went to the item room first. Big old damage up, good speed up, good range up, which again doesn't matter much, but is a stat. And, you know, if we pick up certain things, it can matter. I'm going to blow that up because I get a bomb out of it anyway. 3. We'll see what else we can get to drop. Like if more, you know, red hearts drop in the boss room, for example. Smallest Larry Jr. ever. I literally do not think I've ever seen this particular version of the boss fight before. Damage is good. Range is probably irrelevant, but it exists. The Book of Sin is very, very good. Even when it gives things that aren't terribly useful right this instant. And Little Horn is absolutely amazing. Especially if I get another luck up or two. I'll wait and see what that... No, I definitely need a key. And there's a chance that's the secret room. It is not, but I definitely needed the key. Penny. Trinket. Thank you. What was that to begin with? I don't remember. That was a heart. I just got the one key. I gotta risk it. Okay. A charged key and a penny. Okay. So, by opening that, I basically got a bomb and a penny without using a key. Alright, so today we learned that Little Horn does not destroy troll bombs. Which is not something I had ever, thought about before, I don't think. I don't remember if Little Horn... Does Little Horn destroy keepers? I'm also getting a lot fewer Little Horn shots than I would have expected with the luck up. And there's 1/3 of what I paid for that. Free nickel. Dodge. I do have a couple of bombs, but the odds of the chest being worth 2 bombs and a key is very low. Alright, well that worked out basically perfectly. 2 bombs and a reroll into something I want, although... Yeah, restock probably isn't worth buying, because I'm never going to have heart containers to hit blood banks. So my actual, money earning potential is fairly low. Which is part of why the, whatchamacallit's so good. Steam sale. Because I can, wow, that's useless. May as well pick it up so it never shows up again. Because I think we are going to the chest. So we're guaranteed at least those 4. We may as well pick up useless course, I am one room short of having a charge with which to get the dim bulb bonus against the boss. I don't have any alternate ways of charging, like the habit or the jumper cables or anything. So I'm not going to be getting a random charge in the room here. You'll notice having maxed out speed gave me a much better fight there than would normally happen. Alright, yeah, because that only costs 1 heart. And I'm always going to have, unfortunately that didn't help. So I was already maxed out on speed. Another something's wrong. And, you know, it's a soul heart. Since I used the key, I may as well take it. I've had 2 large speed ups on top of, you know... Wait, crap. And again, the fact that I usually play as Cain comes back to haunt me. Because I'm just like, oh, it's just a chest room. I can open these. Dang it. At least it was a... grub, not the boss itself there. But yeah. Now I don't have a key for, wow. Terrible. Now I don't have a key for the, item room. Hopefully I'll find one. But really, considering I have positive luck, like a full positive luck, I'm getting a lot fewer consumables than I would have expected. Okay, that helps. There's invincibility from the empty vessel. That's useless. He keeps triggering either after the room is finished or when, you know, the host has dropped its head back down after shooting. He needs to work on his timing a little. Just dodge. There's the item room. The odds of needing to go to the shop are pretty low. There's invincibility, so I'll find this piece of crap. Thank you. Freaking pause. Yeah, I'm getting a lot fewer consumables than I would expect. Because so many of my consumables are actually coming from the book. Like they aren't even drops. Thank you again. That was a really good timing. Okay. Alright, so his shot did not quite reach all the way to the top. That's good to know. Seeing as I backed away instead of dodging the way I should have. And thank you again. Yeah, ever since I called out Dry Baby's behavior, it has become much more useful. Again. Okay, good dodge. And, okay, useful next floor. There's a pill that dropped in here. Oh, it's another. Something's wrong. again, I guess Dry Baby is really good against those annoying tapeworm things that, you know, just stick their heads out and spray. Great time for the invincibility, so I can just sit here and deal with it. I should go back and open those other chests. I have enough keys for it, and it can give me enough money for the shop to be useful. This looks like a super secret room, which it was. It just wasn't a useful one unless I get dark bump somehow. Yeah, the only... oh, that can't be the... actually, okay. So the only good place for a... that is very helpful. The only good place for a secret room is actually right here. Alright, it actually didn't cost me any keys to open those. Between the dropped key from the one and the... in fact, the other one dropped a battery that gave me another key. Oh, crap, if I fight Greed, it's actually going to make the boss harder. Because I'll have a charge on this. And I do not care about any of that. But yeah, it would have put a charge on my active item, which would deactivate the dim bulb, which would make the boss harder. It's not fair that their shop, or that these things get to leave the battlefield and come back. Like if I bounce them off the, like out of the room, they should stay out of the room. And crap, that didn't do as much as I was hoping, but yeah. Thanks for the assist. And at least he gave me the good item and some money, because I know I'm going to get hit at some point. May as well take the extra heart and the world card. Not Curse the Lost, thankfully. Alright, I think I want to get hit in here. Because otherwise, I risk the, what do you call it? The, like, forgetting about it, and then losing the gold heart on the way out of the curse room. Yeah, don't take that. A bunch of charged keys that I didn't realize were... okay, thank you. Charged keys until I already picked them up. Okay, well that gained me half a heart. I do need to go to the shop first now that I think about it. Dang it. Okay, gold bomb. Nifty. Already useful. That can't be the secret room up above, even though it looks like one. I'm not sure what I did there. So, may as well check below. Oh wait, no. I know where the secret room is. Because it's on the map already. I just need to pay attention. Okay, good. Invincibility means I don't have to worry for... okay, Empress is helpful. That was a very, very good little horn shot. Okay. Wow, I thought he was going to die before he got a chance to hit me. But I guess I just desperately need tears ups. Like, I've got a pseudo tears up, but only when the book is empty. Okay, everything in the shop's free. I guess I should have, or wait, no, I didn't have the money for restock in addition to the Steam sale. And, I mean, none of this is actually useful. I mean, the bomb, I guess. Puberty is 1/3 of an extra heart container, so, you know, I'm not going to argue with that, but it's kind of disappointing. And I have the wrong active item with me. It shouldn't matter. That's a good item. The problem is, again, my tears are trash. My tears stat is trash. My tears are actually quite good. It's just I don't fire them very often. Or nearly often enough. Dagnabbit. There's a gold key right after I've opened everything. I'm gonna pick up that battery now. Use it so I have a 9 fire rate instead of a 13 fire rate for the boss. Gish. Low chance double room. I'm already flying max speed, so I'm not going to trade 3 hearts for literally nothing. Bombs forever. There's no sack of keys, is there? Okay. Use that to speed this fight up. Wish they had attacked in the opposite order, because Loki's easier than the dark one. I mean, Fate gives me a soul heart next floor. Bob's Rotten Head is just bad. The Book of Sin, like, it's really good. The question is, do I take... Nah, I'm getting hit too much. I need the occasional health. But, like, otherwise I would take the, or if we weren't going all the way to Mega Satan, I would take Tammy's head, because it gives me the, what do you call it, every room. Okay, well, I've got so many speed ups that didn't do much. Bombs are keys, irrelevant, speed down. I'm not going to take. Pretty Fly's good. 48-hour energy is fine. I don't... Okay, that's not Bookworm. Thank you. Thank you. That should take me to 9 naturally. Like, you know, without the dim bulb. Oh, 8. Wow. That's even better than I was expecting. Okay, yeah, so my one real issue was my tier stat. And now that my tier... I hate those chests. Now that my tier stat is acceptable. I still want the... unfortunately, I'll need invincibility for that. Or a teleport card, assuming I get the... Polaroid. Dang it. I thought it was swinging around further. Yeah, just because, like... dang it. And of course I'm one room too short to get the... whatchamacallit bonus. So I'll just use the card I've been hanging on to since like the second floor. Speed this up. Okay. Ah, dang it, we're going negative path. I wanted Polaroid path. Always seem to do negative path. Okay, Womb XL. Since there wasn't a Delver on the last floor. Alright, this hurts the chance of getting a Delver. By 5% or so. Because there's no keeper in here. Which means I have to find... Thank you. Another keeper or a beggar somewhere. There are, dang it, rooms in the womb that have beggars just naturally, rather than like other floors where they either show up in arcades or super secret rooms. Like dark beggars can show up in cursor. Oh man. Thank you for your service, Dimble, but the cracked crown is better. I don't think I get the as much of a damage bonus out of the cracked crown, but I keep the like for one thing, it's not every 4th room, so I keep my almost maxed out tiers the entire time. Check anyone else for dudes to blow up for a better double room chance. Grab those on the way back. Can't grab that because I don't have heart containers. That looks like a super secret room. It is not. Same with there. That can't be. I almost walked sideways right into that, thinking it was going to die quicker. Even though I wasn't actually hitting it. There are just too many places the super secret room could be. So unless there's one of the, like, obvious looking ones, I think I'd give up looking. Super lucky that the secret room was right next to the starting room. Take them out. Stick your heads up and die for me. Hey, another lockup. Is die for me an attack from...
Justice.
I want to say it's an attack from Persona. Well, at least there's a couple of those lying around. Okay. Good dodge. And there we go. Whatever. Alright. And another lucky penny. That's good. Increasing the number of instant kill tiers can only be a good thing. Unless I get Death's List or something, which would actually be a pretty funny pickup at this point. It's like, okay, you get your last stealth room and it's Death's List. Too bad you have with the piercing shots, high damage, and instant kill tiers, you have very little chance of actually choosing which enemy dies first in most rooms. Wow. Thanks for giving me that after I've opened literally every, chest that's dropped. I don't think there were any rooms that needed keys, but yeah. It'd be nice if gold keys actually incremented your key count by 1. Skullmax, at least it's not Conquest. Skullux is more annoying to kill, but at least I don't know from the outset that I'm getting a useless item. And that is a really good item. Really good damage up, and that 5% devil bonus I was chasing earlier. And super lucky the eyeballs spawned where I was already shooting. Thank you, Dry Baby. Hide behind Dry Baby. Oh, I remember that. Good, got the devil room. I will take the sacrificial dagger. No, thank you. I will actually take the shovel because there is health here still. Although I lost my health generator. Dang it. I didn't think that through. But I was thinking, oh, we're going to the dark room, and the dark room has those rooms with the, like, rubble on the floor that you can clear off to get chests. Death's Touch really screws over the, like 2/3 of the room here. But, what's this bucket? Loki is easy enough that it doesn't matter. Range down, oh no. I've gotten multiple range ups that I didn't care about, and the range down was smaller than any of those range ups. Dang it. Perfect ambush there. Wow. Like, if I wind up dying because I'm just dodging terribly, I'm gonna be really pissed at myself. Give me one of those rooms with all the blue fires. I've got bombs for it. Thank you. Not fighting the boss yet, though. Alright, so I almost dodged terribly enough to get hit there. But a super lucky, how did I get tagged by that? A super lucky, I keep walking into the blast radius of enemies I'm about to shoot. It also really sucked that both of the shops, after I got the double Steam sale, gave me nothing, like a couple of keys and bombs and stuff. I don't think either of them even had soul hearts to sell. I also think I'm just barely underestimating how many shots it takes to kill things. Dodge. Kill. Wow. Alright, well. Hopefully I don't die here. That would be really embarrassing, considering how good this run is. Just that I absolutely hemorrhage HP by a completely unnecessary item or two from the last double room, and then just completely hemorrhage HP on the last floor as well, or this floor as well, before I even get to the last floor. One stomp. Thank you for stomping so I can use the knife while I'm still invincible. There we go. Yeah, empty vessel helped. Probably saved me at least one or two hits there. Just get rid of that, get rid of that. Another pretty fly is useful. Something's wrong is not. Another super troll bomb. Another pretty fly doesn't do anything, unfortunately. I can see forever will get me a few points, I think. And then, of course, the first room I walk into on this floor is, double adversary, which could easily be the hardest room on the floor. Super lucky those got blocked. Haven't gotten a single chest yet. And as I'm saying that, I walk into Robo Baby 2.0 is pretty terrible. You know, it's just occasional incidental damage. but like trying to control it means that my tears aren't hitting anything, and my tears are much better than Robo Baby's laser. Like if it were earlier in the run, and the enemies were, you know, stronger comparatively to my tears, that would be one thing. Or occasionally, like very occasionally, I can get a setup like this, where it, you know, probably saved me a second or two of shooting. And without Dark Bomb, that room's useless. Unfortunately. At least the spiders die as soon as they touch the ground. Okay, double card is what to take. And is that all of them? Yes. Guess I'll take this. I can always go back for the 48-hour energy if I run into another one of those rooms with the holes in the floor. Or rubble or whatever it is. But as of now, the devil is what I take into the boss fight. Because an extra point of damage or two could make a lot of difference. Alright, super lucky dodge. I'm not going to take credit for being super skilled there. Okay, now only one to deal with. One war is easy. As long as it's not that room with all the exploding barrels in it. Where you gotta worry about whether his, you know, random troll bombs are gonna cause a chain reaction. Good block there, guys. I absolutely should have been hit. There's a lucky penny. Too bad it's like the second to last room on the floor. Third from last. And there again was just a super lucky Robo Baby setup. Die before you speed up, but because now I don't think he can hit me. Okay. And then there's times like that where Robo Baby just can't find a hitbox to save its life, which honestly is most of the time. And then there's rooms like this where it's actually moderately helpful even on just that one stream across because of the sheer number of... Okay, that's a tears up that didn't actually give me a tears up. I guess I was super close to being like one above. And then that last, you know, kamikaze attack from Daddy Long, or Triac. Was that Triac or Daddy Long? I forget. Really screwed me over. Lust, afraid, long enough to... Crap. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you would. I'll see you.